Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with Art Before Breakfast. Whew, I have had an active morning already this morning. Anybody here? I'm thinking, I didn't know if I was really in the mood for it, but I'm thinking I want to do this bag today because I need to get some of these bags made up for my next show. So I'm thinking, good morning, Mimi. I'm thinking we might work on this bag this morning. And I've got this tiny little space to work in. I'm not kidding you. I have stuff everywhere. Shall we work on this bag? I know, I do too, Mimi. Let's work on this bag. Let's start by putting it down. So I got up and by 7:15 I was out walking. I know. I need to create some bags, and so I'm thinking might as well use this time to do it. I'm gonna pull this down a little because of where the pattern is. You know what I was thinking? And I may try this on one. I was thinking I might get some of that fusible like interfacing and put it down and see if I can, rather than glue these, if I can fuse at least the top part. I'll still have to fold it over and glue, but I was thinking about trying some of that. We'll see. For right now, this is what I have. But anyway, I got up and walked this morning. I went to the doctor yesterday and my A1C was a little bit higher than what it was before. And it seems like ever since I had my knee surgery, which has been almost a year now, it seems like my A1C has been steadily going up. And I asked the doctor about that, and she said that, it's not in a dangerous place, at least not yet. But if it keeps up this trend, it will be. And hi, Susan. Um, so I asked the doctor about it, and she said, I don't think it's the surgery per se. She said, I think that since your surgery, your activity level, because I used to walk, I mean, there was a time when I was walking 6 miles a day. Hey, Mike. And I don't do that anymore. I walk every now and again, but I just don't do that anymore. And she said, if you get back to being active, I bet your numbers will come down. So, I'm not getting any younger. Oh, I love that bag. Look at that. We're making a bag this morning, Susan. And then look at on the back. It's so pretty as well. Okay, so I don't need to have this go all the way to the top. But anyway, so I got up this morning and I walked and I've started listening to, I used to, once upon a time, listen to ebooks when I walked. And I haven't, I just got out of all my real healthy habits and became much more sedentary, and that's not good. So I'm going to get up every morning and walk before breakfast. All right, now let's put this over here. So I've been up, I've had a walk, and played a couple of my word games to get my mind going this morning. And now I'm ready for a big old day. What are y'all up to today? Anybody got any special plans? The other thing when I'm feeling really healthy is I'll eat a lot of vegetables, like stir fry. I'll stir fry up some vegetables, and I'll just eat a whole big plate of veggies, and I want to get back to that because that will be much healthier. Mike, I saw you commented on Big Mama's video, and that's so nice that you're following the folks that are in the chat. I need to catch back up on videos again. I go through times where I just don't watch many videos, and then I start watching them again. All right. Isn't that just pretty? I love this one. I love it. Love, love, love it. Ask me how I feel about it. All right, I just finished my farm journal. Oh. Yeah, isn't it? She did post, it was her September Julie project. That's the one video I watched while laying in bed last night before I fell asleep. Okay. There's that. Just finished watching. I know, she really is. Yeah, she's on Julie's design team. I have often thought about applying to a design team. My problem is with my schedule and, shows and, having the two businesses, I'm just not sure I could keep up with it. I would love to do it. I don't know if I'd be accepted, but I'd love to give it a whirl, but I'm just not sure. And I wouldn't want to let anybody down by not being able to. She's going to start doing, oh no, not her. It's you, Susan. It's going to start doing Julie stuff. I saw you mention that. You do more projects, collaboration things, and I love it. I'm very much in awe of you and your commitment to doing, those types of things, because I just can't I don't know, I just can't commit. I mean, I do the Marguerite Miller and I'm a week behind. I thought I was caught up, but this is week 38, so I need to get busy and finish up week 38. Maybe I'll get that done today. Oh, and I started yesterday. I make these little, I don't know, did I show you guys? Hi, Tammy. Did I show you guys the acorn necklaces that I made for my last show? They're cute as a button. I have these little acorn bead caps. And, oh my gosh, look at that bag. Isn't that pretty? Now I love it, and I love the background. If I didn't know any better, I would say this might be feed sack, but I don't think it is. Anyway, so I know I want to see the farm journal too. I've got like 7 or 8 necklaces, and then I ordered some of the smaller size beads to make those, and those I'm making into earrings. All right. Well, I'll tell you this little trick if you're working with fabric and Fabri-Tac, like none of the glue has seeped through. Spread it out, because I used to have a big problem with that. The glue would seep through, and there is just nothing worse. Okay. This is the right side. Oh man, I love that. Okay, so I'm just going to go put a bead of glue right along the top. I have so many different journals I want to make. I have stuff saved up to make an apple journal. I have a fairy journal. I have a sewing journal. And I don't make them. Why? Why don't I make them? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. I got to show you guys these 2 little bags. Because this I would like to do for my next show, before my next show. I found okay, where'd they go? Okay, I found these little purses. Hi, Lori. So I found these little pouches, and I'm going to cut the strings off. And look, this is like an eco-dyed one. And I want to make a little mini journal to fit inside of here. Wouldn't that just be the cutest? Have a little journal and keep it here. And I could make it a botanical journal to kind of match the eco-dyed here. And then I found this one, same thing. It's got the long, this would be an even smaller little journal. And it's got a pouch in the front where I could put just a notepad for paper, and then a little journal in here. And again, I want to cut because they're way too long and I just don't think you need them. So, and then this other side, look at this other side. Look at the beautiful embroidery on it. I could make this a blue journal. So that I found on my latest thrift store when I went over to Durham and went to those stores. I know, isn't that pretty? I can't wait to make it. And I don't know if I'll make it online. I may film it, but I don't know if I'll do it as a group because it takes us so long to get something done, and I'm good with that. I mean, that's the whole point of this art before breakfast, but I need to get those done quickly. I need to get some things done quickly. So I may just do that one on my own and maybe film it so that folks can watch it but not do it on a live. I am loving this. And I'll show you the reason why. Hang on, let me get this piece down. I'll show you why I decided to move that fabric down, because if I had it all the way up, all the flowers in the vase would be covered up with this trim. So by moving it down a little, you can still see flowers coming out of that vase. So is anybody else plan to try their hand at a bag? I would love to see it and your interpretation of it. If you guys decide you can buy them off of Amazon, well, you can buy them, and I buy them 12 at a time. And last time I got this most recent order that I have now, I bought 2 bags of 12 because I know I'm going to make a lot of them, but you don't have to buy that many, certainly. But I would love to see if you guys oh yeah, I can do that, Susan, or I can use some of the ephemera from Art Before Breakfast that we've already made. Okay. Glue down. There we go. Now I'll have to go and tack it down in little spots, but I'll do that offline. I don't need to do that here. Okay. Here 'tis. What else does it need? Oh, not this. This isn't going to go on here, but I have to show you this. So when I first moved in here, when we first got our dog, not when I first moved in, when we first got this dog, she used to sneak in, even when I was in here, she would come in and grab stuff out of bins and sneak it out and take it out in the backyard and chew on it. She hasn't done that in ages. Yesterday, I went out to go get the mail and I found this little doily right outside the back door. And look, it's all chewed up. And so I coffee dyed it, and then I took that really, really hot heat gun. Some bags next year would sew on. Yeah, but the thing is, well, if you hand stitch, you can hand stitch them, but you can't really sew them because you would sew the bag shut. I suppose I could sew right around here and make the bag just a little bit smaller, but I don't know. I would love to see your bags and your process. These are so much fun. Anyway, so I took the real hot heat gun and I kind of burned some of the pieces to give it a real grungy look. And I thought, I can cut those apart. But I didn't know why my dog decided to, she just decided to start being bad again. I think part of it is because I think I've been gone a lot. And she and I are really connected because I'm home all day with her. And between my shows and, being gone overnight, I think she just, I don't know, she started acting out. Okay, so what do we need to put on there? This is a piece of lace from Cheryl. I don't want to cover up Yeah, I think that might be it, Mike. I think it might be it. Ooh, and you know what? We had this from yesterday that we did. I could even put that along the top of that and give it a little more dimension. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I might do that. I can put some little tiny buttons on here. I can put, I don't know. This is where I'm getting stuck. Help me out, guys. I could put a little pocket right here. I could do a little doily. Look at that, matches really well too. I could put that along the bottom. What do you guys think about that? Please be honest. Well, I know you will. You guys are always honest. What do you think about that along the bottom? Yay, nay, too much, too heavy? This is stuff that I got from, I think this is the stuff that came, in fact, I know it is, the stuff that came from, you think it's too dark? This is the stuff I got from Cheryl. Too heavy, too dark. Okay. I hear you, girls. I've got that. Oh, that's cute. And that's a double, so it rolls over to the back too. What do you think about that along the bottom? What do you guys think about that? Just a little light. I'm not going to glue anything down just yet. Oh, do you remember I said the other day that there was a piece too light? We could put some like little red buttons or something along the bottom. This was that piece that I was telling you about that was my favorite piece out of that whole $7 bag that I got. I love this piece, and I think it would be, not for this. No, not for this journal, but okay. Some more rustic kind of. Let's see what we had in here. No, I'm not using those cuffs. Ooh, I love this stuff. This is the stuff that has the, I think it takes away too much of the, I just think something either right here or right here, and leave this. I do like this little lace across the top though. That I do like, on top of the crochet lace. It does, Mike. I mean, I could sew just directly on the, you know, on the lace or something, but I can't sew it onto the, I can't sew it directly onto the bag because I would close the bag up. That's a little too much. I could cut it down. But I think it's too big. I think I just need something really small. Small, small, small. And maybe it's just adornments. Maybe we just put stuff. I really like this lace along the bottom. I know it's really light, but it just adds, if you saw it in person, you would see what I see. It just adds a little something, something. Somebody else said something, something in their video. Big Mama did in her. So maybe it's just this, and then I put some decoration around the top. Something on the left. Yeah. Um, you know, that's too big. Hang on a second. Because I think that one of these pretty, there we go. Look at that button. Let me get the legs cut off of it. Hang on, put this back in the bag. I agree with you on that. So, and I could do a little cluster there. I could put some little laces, and I need my more flush cutters. I don't want to ruin my scissors. These are not metal on the back. The shank is not metal. I can't get that. What do you think about, there is no yellow. Well, maybe a little tiny bit right here, but there really isn't yellow in the pattern. Or here's this other one that's got some, this is flowers, and it's got a little bling in it. I could put both of them on there on the side. But if I made a little cluster, yeah, I do really like it there, and I think I will add it. Because y'all know if I feel strongly about something, I'll go for it. I don't like this button because it's just too gold and orange. I like this one because it has some brown in it. And I think if we made a cluster, I thought I brought that other pair of cutters over here, but I don't see it. I think if we made a cluster here with, we could maybe take a piece of this and a piece of, where did that other place go that I liked? If we just made a little cluster over here. Ooh, I still got some of this. I don't know if I like that red in there. Don't like that, but I do think a little piece of this would be nice. And then maybe a piece of sari silk with it. Yeah, no yellow in the flowers. It's a peachy color. Okay, what about that? And then if I had some sari silk with it. I don't like that sari silk. That's not the right color. Let me see what else I've got. Now, let me get over here in this drawer where I keep most of my sari silk. Okay, I've got, ooh, this red is pretty. Okay, what about something like that over here on the side? I don't know if that red's the right. Or maybe just a much smaller. I know, Donna. I get the feeling you don't like anything I do. Hey, Cheryl. No, that's too bright and orange. And maybe I just won't put color over there. Maybe I'll just go with the cluster here. What do y'all think? Here's a little piece of this lace from and then I am going to put that other lace along the bottom because I really like it. What do you guys think about this? Put this down here and then just maybe something across the top and then let it go at that. But now that I'm looking at this button, I don't think it really goes. I think the patterns clash. So I'm not liking that. Let's look and see what else I might have that could go there. I think a more plain button would be better. That's pretty. Might be a little too big, but let's see what else we have. I don't like that. That's too... No, I keep coming back to this one. Okay, and then I had... Yep, she was actually in her crafting room yesterday. Imagine that, you guys. I don't like this over here. I just think it takes away. I don't know that we really need much of anything over here. I just don't know. I don't know, you guys. Nothing's jumping out at me saying, yes, that's it, do that. And that's always a bad sign for me. It means that I will have to continue working with it. Let's see if we have a pretty... Uh-oh. They're going to carry you away, Big Mama? I'm not sure about that, but there's a red button with some silver. It just seems like it's sitting out there all by itself. Loop some seam binding. I'm not sure what you mean by loop it around. What do you guys think of that? I'm liking this a little better. It's got silver on it. But there's a little air bubble in that resin right there. It's driving me nuts. Make this a dangle. There's nothing on it for me to make it a dangle. Unfortunately, it's all been cut off. Hmm. Oh, if I have more than one of those. If I had more than... Oh. Nope. Nope. If I I had multiples of this dark red. Now that I like because it gives some length to it. The buttons are different colors, but I don't think that's such a big deal because I think they both match really well. Yeah, no, I I'm kind of liking this with the little lace up here. And I like the fact that the buttons aren't the same. Some of these buttons are too bright red. I need a more muted. I do too. And I like them with this little bit of lace here. And then we can, you know, put a little something across the top. I really like those buttons too. Okay, let's take a vote, yay or nay. A little decoration right here. And I like these two buttons. They're different, but they're the right tones for this fabric. And then I may just even leave this lace sticking out over the edge like that, because I like that actually. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I got a lot of yeses, so I'm going to start. First I'm going to glue. This might actually be the back of the button, I don't know, but I like it, so I'm putting it down as the front of the button. So there's that. Sometimes the backs of buttons are more interesting than the front of the buttons. Come on. I'm starting to get glue all over my fingers. I just don't want to get the glue on the buttons because it ruins the buttons. Okay. And let's put some, get that string out of there. Oh, hi, Penny. Yep, working on a new bag. I've got bags. I have so much to make for my shows. I got to make a run up to Sam's Club when I'm done here in the UPS store. I got to go drop some Amazon returns off, but then I am back home to work. Because it always seems, you know, like I've got 3 weeks, and so it's so easy to say, "Oh, I've got 3 weeks. I could take today and, you know, do something different," and then pretty soon the 3 weeks is here, and I haven't got nearly enough done. I'm a procrastinator like that. When I have too much time, I work best under pressure. Always have. Probably always will. but then I don't get enough made, and then I'm upset because I could sell more at my shows if I had more. All right. You're sorry what, Donna? Pat. Who got Pat? Welcome. Look at that. I'm loving that. And then I am going to put down this at the bottom. I just think it adds a little something something. Oh, we've missed you too, Pat. I sell these for 33, Donna. And I do give a discount to my online friends. I sell things for 30. Same with my night lights. They're 33, but I sell them for 30 to my online friends. You know what I have found? I don't know if you noticed what I just did, but I just kind of pulled on both sides. I found when I'm trying to put something on straight, if I pull it, it kind of straightens it out. Kind of straightens it out. Really? That I am going to Sam's on purpose? I love my shows, Lori B, because I get such wonderful, I just have really wonderful customers, and I don't know, I just love shows. And I love talking to people. I love hearing people's stories, and like I mentioned the other day, I always give away one something to somebody. Usually it's a little person, but this last time it was a lady who was a very young widow, and I gave her a nightlight. All right, let's cut that off. And then I will go back later and like glue those down a little bit more. I'm going to cut this just a little bit here. I don't want it too far off. All right. Oh, now. Oh. Ooh, that sounds fun, Donna. Now I'm not sure if I need this because I have this down at the bottom. I have this lace here. I was going to put this extra lace up at the top, but I'm thinking that might just be too much lace. What do you guys think? I think something else up there, like some halfback pearls or some of the little enamel dots or some little tiny, tiny buttons, like right across the top here. What do you guys think? I don't think that lace is. It's funny how a piece evolves as you make it. Something you thought was going to look really good ends up not looking. Ooh, some kind of soft batch. Yay. Yeah, I think it's too much too. Let me see what I have for. And I don't really want to put pearls because this is This is not a pearl kind of piece. Let's see. Ooh. I have these little wooden off-white pieces. I could put one in the middle. Put one at the end there. And they don't show up a lot. I could color them, but I don't know if they need it. One there. One in the middle there. And one in the middle there. What do you guys think about that? They're just little wooden pieces, but they match, and I can put more if I need to. What do you think? People would come in my booth and take a jewelry piece off the display and toss it back on the table. Oh, see, I don't get that. People are very respectful of my stuff, and it may be just the area that I live in, and different culture kind of thing. You like this? Cute? Like it? Like it? Okay, we're going with it. I hate these bottles that they bubble up. Yeah, I've thought about going down to Florida to do a show, and I just am not sure that that's because if I had to go all that way and got treated like that and all the expenses that I would have, I would be pissed. I mean, people at the shows here are very, very respectful. I mean, they'll ask, "Can I try this on?" or "Can I take this off the, bust?" And, or "Can I take it down and look at it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, have at it." But they're very, very respectful. I mean, not everybody. There are some that'll leave, like my ring box, they'll leave it a little um messy, but not disrespectful, just that they're in there looking. And oops, I don't know where I had that now. I guess they don't have to be exactly evenly spaced. Yeah, it must be really different because I just don't see that kind of stuff. There. Now the last thing that I need to do is take a little piece of this. Oh, you know what? Well, maybe not. That red sari silk that I had out, I wonder if that would be pretty as an accent in the top. As a pull. I'll put my sari silks. There they are. Or I've got this one that's kind of got oranges and reds. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put red up there either. I think it would just... You know what? That's true. And there is a difference between, and some of mine will say arts and crafts, but a lot of them are fine art shows. And the people that come to those, they expect to spend money, and they are very respectful, and I think you're right. I think that might be. So I think this might be too much. It might take too much attention, or what do you guys think? Let's try it and see. I think you're right, Pat. But I do think Florida is a whole different mindset as well, because I've talked to people who've done shows in Florida, and they can be very lucrative down there. And I've thought about going to Florida and doing shows. I just don't want to drive that far. I'm getting older. Ah, get off of my finger. Let's see what this looks like on here. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's okay. What do you guys think of that? A little Sorry Silk? Or I can take the fabric that, yeah, absolutely, Penny. So you guys like that little bit of Sorry Silk up there? I mean, you don't always see it. I actually have it on the wrong way. It's to go this way. Yes, yes. You really love this bag. Well, these are your colors, Mimi, right? The reds and oranges but I really like this bag too, and I have more fabric, so I could make more than one. All right. Do you think those are too long? They might be a little bit too long. Now you guys will say, no, they were perfect. But I snipped them. I snipped them anyway. This zipper doesn't want to. There we go. All right. There is that bag all done. I got to put a little glue under here. I got a little bit of gluing to do still just to tack things down. But as far as design, that's it. And I do like this little piece of lace at the bottom. I really do. I think it just adds a little extra something, 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 something. You guys, I've been thinking about doing some merch, getting some coffee cups that say something, something, just a little something, something on them. But there it is. There is the bag, and I think it's... You like it, Lori B? I do too. I do too. I've got some other beautiful fabrics to make bags out of that I got on this trip. So we will, if you make bags and you get, like I got a little residual glue there, I just take some, well, sometimes you can just rub it off with your fingernail. But if I can't, I just put a little rubbing alcohol on a paper towel or a Q-tip, and it dissolves the glue and it doesn't hurt the bag. So if you get a little at the top, that's how you can get rid of it. Oh, I love it too. Uh-oh. I hope he has good things to say to you. All right, folks, I am going to run to, I got to make a trip to Sam's and a trip to the UPS store and then back home to do some creating. So I'm going to say goodbye. Please give me thumbs up if you haven't. And I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Maybe we'll make another bag tomorrow. I need to make a whole bunch. I love it, you guys. I love it, love it. They always seem to come together, even though you get stuck on some parts where you're not sure what you're going to do. They always manage to come together. I got a little piece of red thread in there. I'll get that out. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Love you all. Give me thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.